display from a Gottlieb Rock, which I have in my RoboWar, along with the MPU from that Rock. The display was reported to not be working, but it is in fact working. The probable cause for the display not working in the client's game is edge connectors. These display panels need every single one of the signals between the MPU and the display panel to be working. Now somebody has changed out the 10939 here and used a machine pin socket. I advise against that, especially on large ICs, because it's just so darn hard to get the legs in there, and kudos to them for finding a working 10939 that's not a counterfeit. So up to the MPU board. The main problem with the MPU board was there was an attempt to install a 5101 NVRAM, and the traces were quite literally obliterated from the board. So using probably 10 different jumpers, I have repaired that, along with using machine pin SIPs. I also took the daughter card off, which I am going to do as a matter of course for every ADB game that comes through here, because those original Gottlieb daughter cards, they just don't hold up. Added the slam switch mod. That's this ring of wire that's jumpered between those two parts, and I have tested it. So let's go back in through the test though. So let me get back to lamp test. Actually, I just played some RoboWar here. I'll reboot the game and show you lamp test. It's just easier. So that was all the solenoids firing. Switch matrices, I'm going to go across the diagonal to show that all the rows and the columns are working. I'm going to do 76 because if I press 77, it's going to exit the test possibly. Dip switches, E3, E7059B, those are correct. As long as there's no corrosion on those dip switches, I don't worry about those too much, because those are easy enough to jumper across. We already did display test. We could do memory test. 0 DCA, 1 DCA is the prom to checksum. So this display panel and MPU are back in action. Oh, one other thing I did is I added the 3K pull-up resistor across the right line on the TC1 socket, pins 7 and 11. I did add a filter, or replace the filter cap for the incoming power. Thank you for sending it. I would appreciate if you'd send me more. If you need 5101 NVRAM installed, I can take care of that for you.